It seems what I said in the end of my last video on MamaMax and the new video and the whole pick a side situation in general, it seems it stood the test of time. It has now become apparent that MamaMax said all of that outlandish shit in his video, like YouTube supports, endorses, and likes pedos, all for more attention. This guy's credibility is now zero and cannot be trusted with any further situations. I think MamaMax might have said YouTube loves pedos for more outrage. Bad press, good press. I just want to finally see some justice done for the victims in my videos. You realize muddying the waters with YouTube loves pedos only delegitimizes your original argument against them. He's been liking tweets extremely critical of him, where in this case, I called his video dishonest, yet he liked it. I don't know, I'm getting this really weird feeling he may have said a lot of outlandish shit for the sake of more outrage, but failed to realize it fucks him over so bad. He recently went on a podcast on the channel Half Baked with Nicholas Diorio and Turkey Tom, or Tom Dark, both prominent members of the commentary community, where he admitted to all this bullshit. He admitted that he lied in his video.
So you're firmly in the position that YouTube needs to like make these changes, right? Like your message is really that middle portion of the video, the front and the end, as far as I'm able to tell, that those exist to like get the video viral, right?
For the most part, I'd say so.
Do you, it's weird. So if your goal is to make like a message that can reflect back and like actually produce real change on YouTube, why would you go with such like an inflammatory hashtag? I don't know, for people who haven't seen it, which is like next to nobody. It's pick a side YouTube, children or pedophiles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't think my video is going to fucking do anything. I want the people I call out in the video to do something, because they're the ones YouTube is going to listen to. They ain't going to listen to fucking me.
So you think your video is like the first in a domino effect?
I was thinking that exact thing. Yes. It was like a domino effect.
Steal the words.
I'm just trying to get the ball rolling, and I feel like no one's going to fucking care unless I make it this bombastic, stupid ass thing. So
wait, okay, I wasn't expecting that answer.
Nick, you said it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, right?
Yes.
And that's because of like the bombastic nature of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the point of it.
It's so clear this guy has no clue what the fuck he's doing. Isn't it so scary? Isn't it so scary that people as dumb as a fucking brick can get these massive followings just because they took a couple college classes on video production and video editing? So he's got a kind of like an artsy background, knows how to create videos, but holy shit, dude, he has no clue how to make a change. He has no clue how to start a conversation, and especially dealing with really sensitive subjects like this. Holy shit, dude, these got to be dealt with the finest of care. And you're out here publicly admitting that you fucking called YouTube pedos? You said that YouTube loves pedos? You're open to fucking admit that? That's so embarrassing. Are you perfectly fine with your whole look, your whole image, your whole reputation going completely down the fucking drain? And I'm fully aware that this guy must believe that the ends justify the means. He's of the belief that misinformation, a certain amount of misinformation, must be fucking spread to get a good goal, which he feels that the only way that YouTube would respond to him and he would be able to get enough attention is by first accusing them of endorsing and supporting and protecting pedos, and also calling out a whole bunch of other fucking creators, guilt tripping to them by giving them two options with this bullshit hashtag of children or pedophiles. Which one are you? Shut the fuck up. You know, maybe people would be more willing to listen to your argument with this whole ends justify the means and a certain amount of misinformation needs to be spread to get the end goal, to get the greater good. Maybe people would be able to listen to you if it was like kind of like a white lie or something that didn't really matter that much. But when you're out here with this misinformation that you're spreading that you think will be a greater good in the end, when that is pedo accusations, no one's fucking listening to you. How the fuck could you possibly think this could be a good idea? You're only damaging the discourse more and more, saying this outlandish conspiracy bullshit like YouTube loves pedos. And constantly in this podcast as well, he tried to make it out to seem like he was indirectly kind of saying it, and he was kind of like maybe alluding to it a little. No, motherfucker, you outright said in this goddamn video that YouTube loves pedos.
And tonight, YouTube will choose. Let die the pedophiles they love.
Do you think a majority of the stuff you said is that YouTube indirectly protects pedophiles?
I'd say so, yeah.
Because like these are some quotes, all right? We don't like pedophiles, something you don't seem to see eye to eye on. That's about 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yes.
We tried peacefully, but you're unwilling to budge, like the apologists you allegedly are.
Yes.
1:30. And then obviously the final one, which was YouTube will choose let die the pedophiles they love or suffer the children. And by the end of the night, I want Twitter to be a shitstorm. Direct call to action. So like you're saying indirectly, but you're saying that YouTube is an alleged pedophile apologist. You're saying that YouTube doesn't agree with where we stand on pedophiles. And you're saying that they love pedophiles.
It was so clear to everyone that was the message. And do you know how I know? Because everyone on fucking Twitter, they're accusing anyone who disagrees of being pedos, even critical. He outspoke about this as well, agreeing with the take that this is not the correct way to go about this situation at all, and this is only damaging as well. And fuck, he had a brief clip that he talked about on Twitch before he made his full-on video, and people were calling him a fucking pedo defender.
And I completely disagreed with this approach here, and I mentioned it briefly on stream, and since then, I've been labeled a pedophile defender by some people on Twitter, or a YouTube shill by others. Which I couldn't fucking believe. I never thought there'd be a day where anyone in the goddamn world would think I stood up for pedophiles.
It was very clear what the message of the video was, as well as the hashtag of the tweets, and that's how the masses of people took it. You were so clearly painting out YouTube to be a safe haven for pedos, and that's how everyone else took it as. So, all of you guys, MamaMax fans, if you somehow stumbled upon this fucking video, are you okay with just being fucking lied to? This motherfucker has no credibility at this point.
Well, the issue with that also is like this has caused people in your audience to go out and be like, hey, YouTuber, why are you supporting MamaMax? Oh, you must be a pedophile. Like, you know, when you have such a distinct message.
It's like people are just now figuring out that individuals can have the right goal in mind to stop pedos and to get YouTube to not censor as much content exposing these pedos and predators, but they can't fathom that there could be different roads to get to that end conclusion. Your fucking road is guilt tripping a whole bunch of content creators with this bullshit hashtag of children or pedos to get them a whole bunch of bullshit, to get them randomly dragged into this, being called falsely pedos too if they somewhat disagree with it, and also spreading misinformation and genuine lies that you fucking agreed, that you fucking said, you fucking agreed. It's insane. Like, this motherfucker is so just fine with agreeing and admitting that he spread misinformation, like pedo accusations, like saying YouTube loves pedos. This guy's fucking nuts. I tweeted this out. This whole podcast is a fucking burial for Max. It's now 100% confirmed he said YouTube loves pedos to just get more attention to his video and movement. Brilliant. Let's just start accusing motherfuckers of the worst crime known to man if we think the ends justify the means. Fuck this guy.
Do you deny that that is the spread of misinformation?
I don't think it's spreading misinformation because...
Well, what misinformation specifically was spread, Nick? What would you say?
I would just say, can you give supporting evidence as to why YouTube loves pedophiles?
Well, I don't say they love pedophiles in the video.
You say word for word.
No, I say intentionally or not, you punish those of us who create content in response to injustice, such as pedophiles.
I can read I have like a direct quote.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It's the one at the end of the video.
The let die the pedophiles you love or suffer the little children.
Yeah, I believe it's a Spider-Man line.
Yeah, that's a Spider-Man line. It gets the movement going. It's like
it gets the movement going, but you're walking up to the door for I don't know how much you speak on this video, like 8 to 10 minutes in the beginning.
The issue is when you say something like that,
literally
like,
just outright say, dude, the pedophiles that you love. So like, yeah, you can add your allegedlys. You can talk around it as much as you want, but you literally said that YouTube loves pedophiles in their video. So like, I get bombastic nature, but to me, it just sounds like misinformation.
And in this podcast as well, Max said that he doesn't think his specific video or his specific movement is going to make any big changes with YouTube. But the whole reason why he felt he needed to make it and to call out other creators is because he thinks they can make a change. So that's also another reason why he felt he had to be so fucking inflammatory, like with his hashtag, and also the many times he said that YouTube endorses pedos, just openly spreading misinformation. But that's the reason why. He felt that if he didn't spread misinformation and openly fucking lie about YouTube in this video, that he wouldn't get any attention. Because, you know, if you would have just stuck to the logical arguments that, you know, YouTube has a big problem with their system and censoring content that shouldn't go down, and censoring content that is actually exposing these predators or pedos. That was basically the whole message of the fucking video. But It's so goddamn vague and it's so misconstrued when you say that fucking YouTube loves pedos. But no, he didn't feel like he needed to stick to the logical arguments because no one's gonna care. No one's gonna give a fuck. So instead, let's just do the craziest shit known to man. Fuck it. Let's just go riot in these streets just because we feel the ends justify the means. Let's go to the YouTube corporation right now with an AK-4. Okay, I can't even say that.
It did exactly what I wanted it to do. Like, I don't think any shit was going to happen unless I made it that way. And, you know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I could have gone a more professional approach, but that's not even me. Like, someone else should make that video. I am very hyper aggressive.
You guys get what I mean though. With doing this, your reputation is now zero. But let's just say, even if Max wanted to self-destruct himself and any credibility he had left to talk about any serious subjects for the sake of this message, let's just say, even if that was his plan, that he was going to completely destroy himself in the process for the sake of this message, it's still ruining the true conversation and discourse of the video. Because you don't have a real argument when you say this crazy shit. It's the same reason why, I think Tommy C brought up this point, why Alex Jones, with the crazy way he says shit and the delivery of him screaming like a goddamn retard, no one's paying attention to him. No one's going to take him seriously. As I said in my last video, even if you do have a good argument somewhere, when that one good argument is compiled in a whole fucking mansion of bullshit and misinformation, then no one's gonna pay attention to you. You ruined the whole conversation. And especially when your main fucking, headliner is YouTube, what do you pick? Children or pedophiles? When that's your headliner, everyone's just gonna write it off as bullshit. Have you never heard of something as basic as the boy cried wolf? It's so much harder, as hard as it already is, to get YouTube to actually make a change about something, especially with their system of censorship and talking about not getting big videos on predators and dark explicit content, trying to get that non-censored because it's actually doing a net good for the platform, and trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. As hard as that is, you are only just making it fucking harder to get that rule actually put into place and make a good thing to happen to YouTube. How do you not see this? You're just ruining the whole fucking conversation there is to be had by fucking muddying the water with YouTube loves pedos. I don't get this. I really don't get this. He seems to be gung-ho about this, that, you know what, YouTube isn't responding to us anyway, so fuck it. Let's just do whatever the fuck we want. Let's storm the fucking YouTube Capitol. No, dude. You can't just say whatever fucking crazy shit that you want and expect there to still be a good change. Why would they care? It's so much. You literally gave YouTube an easy way out of this whole controversy by just saying, YouTube doesn't support pedos. Thanks, guys. Bye. Because that's the whole message that everyone is getting from this. With your hashtag, with your video, you were so vague and unclear with what you actually wanted and what your true intentions were to get this greater good for the platform that you fucked the whole conversation up, dude.
Does YouTube protect pedophiles? Would you say that? Like, you said that in the video. I wouldn't say that. I haven't seen, evidence within your video that YouTube protects pedophiles, or frankly, that by proxy, anything that
the one pedophiles. Example in your video, you tell exactly why it was taken down. That's like, it drives my, I'm going right through the wall, dude.
No, yeah. That's why I say, usually I'll say, indirectly protects pedophiles. And I do stand by that, because the pedophiles I've previously covered, when my videos get taken down, it's like, okay, what happens? It serves no one but those pedophiles.
And also guilt tripping other creators and getting them into this for no fucking reason at all. You're a piece of shit, dude. Goddamn, you try to use it under this veil of, for kids. It's for the kids, it's for kids, it's for making sure that our videos talking about predators gets up, so we're saving all the children out there. Fuck you. You're only causing more goddamn problems. And if you want to self-destruct yourself, go fucking for it. If you want to take any credibility that you had in the whole community away from yourself, go for it. But don't try to bring other people down as well with your fucking mob that you're bringing on them. And I'm so glad a big creator like Critical has the balls to say the same things that I have been saying and the whole commentary community has been saying for a week now. No, 4 days now, ever since this video came out. I'm so glad that there's someone big that will just shut this motherfucker up and to tell this guy that he has obviously no clue what he's talking about and how to go about making a real change with YouTube. And it pisses me off how smug he is in this podcast, saying, you know what, at the end of the day though, I got what I wanted, even if the means were false pedo accusations and saying YouTube loves pedos. I still got what I wanted. I got the attention, so fuck you guys. I win.
YouTube never gave a shit until I started doing this, right? Like, they don't respond until I do this. And that's why I do it. They've conditioned me to do it. Well, I felt like after watching a 30-minute video about the actual issue, putting that one line at the end for, you know, it's like, let's go get them sort of thing. It like builds the hype, I guess.
Builds the hype.
You're far too stupid to run the platform that you do right now. And honestly, that's the silver lining, that he self-exploded. He self-destructed himself so much that his whole credibility and reputation is now out the window. No one takes you seriously anymore, and this guy's opinions should never, ever, ever be looked at twice. Who gives a fuck what this guy has to say if he's willing to so freely spread misinformation and lies like this and go admitting to it as well? This guy's a fucking idiot. He has no clue about how to go about a real change and spreads pedo accusations as a means of garnering more attention. Fuck you.